Well. It was funny. Before I shut up the shot, I'm like, I better move. It looks like the daughter I would have had in another life. Her content is suggesting my content, which, water pipe, as YouTube would like me to call it, makes me believe that the algorithm knows that in another timeline, this one would have been my kid. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. We're about to talk about the daughter I would have had in another timeline. Me and Patrick, if I would have had children. This is fine. She can't remember this person's name, right? And I'm like, look, Patrick, this is totally our child. You can't remember people's name to save your life, right? This is totally could be our child. The girl goes, well, we used to work at PacSun together. And Tana goes, well, I'm really fucking high right now. And I go, yep, that's our daughter. That's mine and yours right there. No question about it right there. That would be our daughter in another timeline. Tana Mongeau, who can't remember the name of the person she actually worked a job with. And then blames it on me. We have a liftoff. This is a public service announcement. Bitches. So, Pearl's having a live right now. I just rolled up into it. It looks like she's having a panel discussion, which is just consisting of this dude, who is probably a single father who hates his ex-wife. And so they've gotten together today, and they're both hating on their exes. Now, shut up, Pearl. Shut up. We don't care. Now, remember, guys. Pearl can't exactly say what she wants to say about her ex or her ex-mother-in-law or the women on the PTA because she'll get in trouble in court, in family court with the judge. Like, she got caught when they first got divorced doing the parental alienation thing with the twins. So, yeah, she has to speak in code to us, and hence this is why we get bullshit lives like this. What is that? It looks like you're taking a shit, Pearl. Wow, I hope you have your mommy depends on. You know, sometimes so she can, like, do more and shit, she'll wear, like, the adult diapers so she doesn't have to stop streaming. True story about Pearl, bro. No, just kidding. I just made... It sounded funny to say that. But it doesn't, like, this face. It's like... Pearl, you're trying to look attractive for this guy. Like... Don't you want to get a new daddy for the twins? Because you don't like your ex. I love that she has that stupid plaque on the back. Like it means anything for her. Oh my God. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. My vlog is uploading. What is going on with the Pretty Basic podcast? What the... Everybody, I was watching my vlog back and like, yeah, you know, like everybody on the snark Reddit was right. Like, what the hell is with this? Ads are stupid. Someone pointed out that they wrote waste wrong on the thing. Oh, that's not good. The little door to hold the battery is open. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Anyway, so we're gonna get coffee like we do per usual. So yeah, it was just like... The ads are bad. The ads are so bad. They're out of touch. Pretty Basic's out of touch. Like, and then like Alicia's vlog. I was actually happy she got to meet Beyonce. That's really cool. She loves Beyonce and all that. I just wish that wasn't an accomplishment for her or something that she says she's going to remember on her deathbed. That to me is sad. Like, things I'm going to remember on my deathbed are all of my friendships, all the people I love, the big moments, like when I met Patrick, or when he graduated, or when I started Desert Mermaid, or all the times I had with my mother. Like, I'm not gonna be thinking about the time whoa, Creamer's jumping out at me. Ooh. I'm not gonna be thinking about the time I met Beyonce. Do you get what I'm saying here? Well, that creamer's almost gone. I'll just finish that bottle off. Ah! You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be thinking about the time I met Lana Del Rey. That, to me, is not something special. It's not like Beyonce is your friend, Alicia. Like, was she your friend? Did you ever do anything meaningful? You just walked into a room and took a picture with her, and that's cool and all. Because she's like an entertainer, star, and, you know, she's entertained us for decades with her music and her movies and all that shit. But what about you? What are you doing? What about your accomplishments? Shouldn't you be thinking about real accomplishments? This foam stuff is so good. I don't know. I don't know. And then the Samsung ad, when we know you guys don't use Samsungs. Bitch. 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 Ugh. Got cold foam on my hands. But yeah, it's just not an accomplishment. You know, and then I'm like, I thought that was cool sharing with her sister and her recording that and stuff. I actually like that. That was cute. I think it was really cute how, like, happy she was and stuff. I just wish that wasn't an accomplishment for her. I'm gonna get some more of these veggie straws. I just wish that there was more for her, you know? And I feel like that's part of the downside for her being so engrossed in her career and in LA culture, influencer culture, celebrity culture, is that there's kind of an emptiness to Alicia's life. And that's why I've been saying she needs to DM me. Like, she would have a more fulfilling life if she connected with people that weren't just celebrities. Because it looks like she just cares about, like, honestly, it looks like, to me, it feels like if you're not a celebrity or have so many people following you on your platform, Alicia could give a fuck about you. You're nothing to her. That's what it feels like. And even when she meets, like, her boyfriend, or her friends' boyfriends, she's a bitch to them. And most of the time, they're not, like, influencers or anything. And she says it's, like, an anxiety thing. I get that. But is it? Are you just saying it's an anxiety thing because that's what's acceptable in today's society, girl? Or are you actually just looking down on these people? Like, do you look down on me? Because maybe you do, Alicia. It's starting to form a picture with your actions that you look down on people who aren't Lana Del Rey, Beyonce, a celebrity, someone who could give you clout, Blue Ivy. Like, those people are more important to you than people who helped you get to meet Beyonce. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? I think you do. Coffee's so good. So the rest trial's still going on. Good times. Jesus Christ, Pearl, you're so she's so embarrassing. TikTokers are ruining families. You ruin families, Pearl. Pearl is so embarrassing. That's why we watch. And I generally wouldn't say, like, someone's embarrassing because, like, I watch Foodie Beauty. But, yeah. Amberlynn Reed desperate for Insta story. Foodie Beauty's ex Pete's reveals the tea on what? Oh, yeah, she's the visa thing. I love Karina Kaboom's intros. Let's see. According to Peter Mon, Karina Kaboom has gone to the other side and started doing Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reed reactions, which I think is so funny that he says that Girl World is the other side, which the grass is greener on the other side. Come with us. Yeah. I love these intros.
So I'm gonna go home. Go home.
No. Oh, there we go.
You caught me. I'm not living here. Pathetic. The drama.
Good evening. Anything that takes travel for a Oh, well, that, like, she's just, like, hopping to another country, from what I understand. My mom that, like,
this is not what I want. Let's find another one of Karina Kaboom's. I'll link this if you want to watch Karina. Reminds me of, her color scheme reminded me of the toilet bowl cleaner too. I like her intros though. Let's see. Here we go. No. Videos. Here we go.
Is this video for sailing and entertainment purposes only? You're
damn Skippy it is.
That was a lie. I work for the FBI.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
Gotta get my popcorn. I loved Muppets. They are creepy though.
Yeah.
What advice would you give Amber's
Oh.
future girlfriend? Simple. Just don't go there.
What's
Better work on my popularity. What's wrong with Korea? She's a nice lady. My husband is going out here.
I love that part with Foodie. Watch this again. Let's watch this again.
What advice would you give Amber's future girlfriend?
I love this.
Simple. Just don't go there. I guess I better work on my popularity. What's wrong with Korea Kaboom? She's a nice lady. My
I just love that. My husband. Foodie, God. I'm telling you, real woman. Real woman. Moved from Canada to Kuwait. It is like a cartoon. Like, sometimes I use this term like cartoonified. And like, that is Foodie's life. It has been cartoonified. So where are we at on my upload? 53%. That's good. Yeah, I just like those intros. This video is for entertainment and sailing purposes only. Like, Foodie said that once on a... That's not a pew pew, that's my air freshener. But Foodie said that once on a live where she said that someone, like, she was doing a live and someone was like, you need to say this. And she's like, oh, yes. This video is for sailing and entertainment purposes only. And it was like, sailing? What are you talking about? Who are you talking to, Foodie? Oh, Fort Lauderdale beach cam. Oh, wow. What a raging spring break, guys. Wow. The beaches are packed. Not really, no. That's funny. What else is going on here? Anaheim residents concerned over Disney's plan to buy public roads. Well, they've already bought part of the Coachella Valley up, unfortunately. So, yeah. They're allowed to buy whatever they want. It's just crazy. Yeah, there ain't shit. There ain't shit on. Just the rest trial. Which, that's a shit show. Alec Baldwin. Are they on break?
The same day.
Oh, who's this lady? Rest script supervisor. Yeah, I'm just telling you, like, Alec Baldwin should take the deal. He really should, because looking at all this, he is screwed. So screwed. Like, they showed video of him just waving the pew-pew everywhere. There's a child on the set. The child's picking up one of the shotguns. We don't know if it's a rubber gun or a real pew-pew. No, I forget to say, I like saying pew-pew. But yeah, it's just... What is going on in the world? People need to get with it and stop living in their heads and thinking they're more important than other people. Like, just because you're a celebrity doesn't make you special. Well. It looks like the daughter I would have had in another life. Her content is suggesting my content, which makes me believe that the algorithm knows that in another timeline, this one would have been my kid. I'm not shitting you. I'm not shitting you. I have proof. Sort of. Okay, so one time, let me put you over here. Yeah. There's one time, it was funny, before I shut up the shot, I'm like, I better move my my bong, or water pipe, as YouTube would like me to call it. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, we're about to talk about the daughter I would have had in another timeline. Me and Patrick, if I would have had children. This is fine. So, yeah, there's this one time, Tana's telling this story about how she's picking up food somewhere, right? And she's with some, I think, Amari. Because she's always with fucking Amari. Like, duh. So she runs into this girl and she's like, oh my god, Tana, blah blah blah, you remember me? And Tana's like, she's like, I don't remember this girl at all, I can't remember her name or whatever. And me and Patrick had the joke for a long time that, you know, Tana in another life, this could be my child, because, you know, she says fuck a lot, she smokes weed a lot. That song, Fucked Up, the way she describes, like, it's 5 p.m., that used to be me. Yeah, like, and I used to joke that also too, growing up, because I was such a goody two-shoes kid until, you know, I wasn't. When I got older and had trauma will do that to you. So anyways, I always used to joke that I was gonna end up having a bad kid who would ride on their skateboard down the street with a baseball bat and hit everybody's mailboxes and somehow get like tampering, like federal charges, tampering with a mail or some shit like that. And that would be my 12-year-old. I'm just saying. But now that we have social media and shit like that, that 12-year-old has turned into Tana Mongeau. So yeah, she's standing there and she can't remember this person's name, right? And I'm like, look, Patrick, this is totally our child. You can't remember people's name to save your life, right? This is totally could be our child. And then Tana goes, and then the girl says, yeah, the girl goes, well, we used to work at PacSun together. And Tana goes, well, I'm really fucking high right now. And I go, yep, that's our daughter. That's mine and yours right there. No question about it right there. That would be our daughter in another timeline. Tana Mongeau, who can't remember the name of the person she actually worked a job with. And then blames it on weed. Me. Patrick. Me. Makes total sense. So, yeah. I just thought that was funny. I was looking at, like, I'm like, what content is suggesting my videos? Oh, the canceled podcast. That totally makes sense. It totally makes sense. So, when is this episode from? That's funny. It's also episode 69. That's funny, too. This is from a month ago. Wow. This is about her psycho run-in with her ex in Vegas. She's clickbaiting that. We know that. We know that. She clickbaits this shit all the time. I think that's funny. I think that's really, really funny. So, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna watch that. I mean, she gets enough views and shit like that. But I just thought that was really kind of funny, you know. I'm like, oh, that makes sense, right? That Tana's podcast would be suggesting, excuse me, I'm a gross human being. Burped. I'm like burping as I talk to you, but like I said, I'm a gross human being. So yeah, I'm sitting here with my cats here. I'm sitting here with my cats and waiting for Patrick to get home. We're having Cheesecake Factory. We're gonna try doing my Fitness Pal next week. No, I'm not copying Foodie Beauty either. Apparently she's doing that. I didn't really watch her shit today. So I worked on some more art. I'm working on putting me in my pictures. So let's see. Let's see. This is what I got so far. So that's gonna be me there with the cane, with blue hair and my pink beanie. And I put the logo thing on the back of the sweatshirt, the here and there for this girl. And I got these girls sitting up here. So yeah, I'm adding shit along. I added some posters, like my DGAF poster back there. So I'm adding in some shit. This is looking pretty chill. So yeah, I figured I actually looking at this because it's a painting. I can recolor this in the iPad, I feel like, because the colors match a lot. I just kind of gotta recolor some of the stuff and the shading and stuff like that, which I can do with the brush tool in there, not a problem. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. So yeah, just waiting for Patrick to get. So I had cheesecake, vanilla cheesecake with hot fudge on the side for dessert, but all I got was mac and cheese. cheese. Their mac and cheese sides are pretty big. And I was like, mac and cheese sounds good. So I just got a side of mac and cheese for dinner. That's all I got, which pretty good. So hanging out and listening to music, and I'm looking at my picture and I'm like, I'm thinking of like more shit I can add to it. So I love Photoshop. Photoshop's fun. Learnings how to do new cool shit in Photoshop. Fun. Hello. Finishing up my vlog. Blah. Tired. I got coffee though over here, thank God. Patrick got up and got me coffee and a bagel sandwich. Cause I love him. He's a high value man that way, so. Yeah. Ugh. It's like the weather's kind of weird, so it's like, I feel kind of like tired in a way. It's like, it says it's mostly sunny, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like gloomy in a way. It's really weird, and it's windy, so. We'll snap out of this move and keep it moving. It's Saturday. So, as always, I'm sending you guys lots of love. Playlist will be below. Hope you guys have fun doing whatever you're gonna do until I see you in the next one. And I hope you have a good Saturday evening. I love you. Mwah!